Welcome to Sri Lanka Tax School. I am your host Shobija. Are you a tax-paying employee? Today we are going to discuss about a vital topic that every tax-paying employee would be interested in. To discuss about the recent changes in the income tax system in Sri Lanka, with us we have here today Mr. Bharata Subasinghe. He is a chartered tax advisor and a fellow member in the Sri Lanka Institute of Taxation, having more than 25 years of experience in the industry. Mr. Bharata is the Managing Director of DPR Consultants Private Limited. It's an honor to have you here, Mr. Bharata.
It's pleasure, Shobija.
Please tell us about the recent changes in taxation and in detail about PAYE tax.
With the new government came into power, the government made several proposals to change tax system in Sri Lanka. So as a result, the government has reduced value-added tax rate from 15% to 8%. Also, the government has abolished nation building tax and economic service charge with effect from 1st January 2020. So in addition to these changes, the government made proposal to change income tax law. So as a result, the withholding tax on employment income or PAYE tax on employment income has been removed with effect from 1st January 2020.
Can you tell me more about the threshold changes in PAYE tax?
Under the PAYE tax, the threshold has been increased from rupees 100,000 per month to rupees 250,000 per month. So under the Inland Revenue Act, for the year of assessment 2018-19, each employee had benefit of 1.2 million tax relief. Such tax relief now has been increased to 3 million per year of assessment.
So do you mean that employers will not be paying PAYE tax on behalf of the employee in future?
Now under the proposal, the major changes under the PAYE tax is the employers are now not required to deduct PAYE tax and pay such deduction to the Department of Inland Revenue. Now government intention is to release the employer to collecting income tax on behalf of the government. So therefore, with this new proposal, any employer or withholding tax agent need not to deduct PAYE tax on employment income with effect from 1st January 2020.
So does that mean that employees who earn more than 250,000 per month should open a tax file?
The requirement is now, so each employee who generate income more than 250,000 per month from any source of income, they need to open income tax file with the Department of Inland Revenue. Now responsibility is with the employee, not with the employer. So therefore, they need to open income tax file on or before 15th May 2020 because the final date for the payment of a quarterly tax payment for the quarter ending 31st March 2020 is 15th May 2020.
What are the other tax relief relevant to the employee that has been introduced with the recent changes in taxation?
In addition to tax relief of rupees 3 million per year of assessment, now each employee or resident person can deduct expenses such as education expenses, health expenses, interest paid on housing loans, and their contribution for the pension fund, and cost of the shares purchased by in a company can be deducted from to reach the taxable income.
Tell me, Mr. Bharatha, would there be any penalties if they don't fail to pay the income tax on time?
So under the Inland Revenue Act, if any person do not pay income tax on due dates, so they need to pay interest amount at 1.5% per month. And also, if they do not furnish their tax return to the Department of Inland Revenue, the Department of Inland Revenue will impose penalty maximum of rupees 400,000.
Mr. Bharatha, do you think that there will be further changes to the latest notice?
Yeah, as we well aware that so these proposals are made by the Commission General of Inland Revenue by way of notice, and the approval of Parliament is still pending. So therefore, there is a possibility to change these tax regulation in near future.
Thank you, Mr. Bharatha, for joining us here at Sri Lanka Tax School and educating us on the recent tax changes.
Thank you very much, Shobija and Sri Lanka Tax School, for sharing my knowledge with you. Thank you.
I am sure our viewers would have got more insights from you. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka Tax School for more educational videos on taxation. Please subscribe our channel. This is Shobija signing off.